Thanks for watching Numbskull News, and today I'm going to make another Big 12 versus ACC video. This time it's about the ACC network. That seems to be not all. When I say ACC fans, I mean the guys who are constantly coming at me, you know, in the comments of my other videos. What a moron, what an idiot, you don't know, you blah, 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 blah. Look, I'm not saying I'm the guru of all information on the ACC, but I do my best not to talk out of my ass, okay? That doesn't mean I'm going to get everything right. Of course, I'm not. I'm speculating here. I have no sources. I just do research. And I do research, and I do research. And a lot of people that want to come at me with whatever, you could tell they don't do any research. They really legitimately just don't know shit. It's sad. It's sad. But, you know, look, I'll just keep on, you know, going right back at you in the comments or whatever. If you want to keep coming at me, that's fine. I don't care. But I am going to keep making videos. And let me, you know what? I ended my video with this, but let me regurgitate it at the beginning of this one. Because a lot of times you guys aren't watching the whole video and it's fine. It's not like I'm like super talented over here. Not like I'm worthy of all your time or anything. But I don't really have anything personal, no axe to grind. I don't want the ACC to die. Okay? Now with the Pac, I wanted the Pac to die, but that was, look, I'm a Big 12 fan. That was best for the Big 12. Is for the Pac-12 to get smashed. The ACC, it's a little different. It's a little different. This is why I keep encouraging partnerships, mergers, that kind of stuff. And of course, there's a few idiots. There's some ACC fans that are open to a merger. Hey, I think this could be great for both of us. But there's other asshats out there that think they're just, we would never get in bed with the Big 12. Y'all aren't shit. Y'all are basically a G5. I'm like, have you seen the money we make? I know it's not the Big Ten. I know it's not the SEC. But when you're bringing in close to $50 million a year without a network, dude, they ain't no G5 close to that. Period. So y'all are talking out of your ass and you're a bunch of damn morons. Not all ACC fans, just some of the asshats. As my dad used to tell me, he is kind of a sage of truck driver wisdom. There are assholes in every group. And in the ACC, there's quite a few assholes. Not all of you. A lot of you are really cool. But some of you, and you know who you are. You know who you are, jackwagons. So, if they're watching this video, and if they could take the time to remove their dad's penis out of their mouth and watch the numbers that I'm about to throw out here about the ACC. And this isn't about the ACC network. This is about linear TV, which the ACC network is a part of. Things are trending in a really bad direction for pay TV. That's the name of that. As far as cable TV, as far as satellite, all that kind of stuff. And just remember, ACC's big partners, ESPN, which is a Disney company. They no longer have any Disney products on DirecTV. So for whatever that's worth, it's basically they're making their money, their carriage fees on cable pay TV. So let's get to the information. All right, I got this from Evoca TV, but you can get similar numbers pretty much all over the internet. Just Google. All you got to do is Google how many subscribers is pay TV losing, or cable TV losing, or linear TV losing. And you're going to get basically what I'm showing you is like the Holocaust of entertainment. Okay, it's not good. All right, for instance, this little deal here. This is the penetration rate. Sounds sexy, I know, but it's not. It's basically the penetration as far as what percentage of households have pay TV? All right, which is a code word for cable and satellite. So, in 2012, it was 87%. In the year of our Lord 2023, it is 64%. Now, unless my math is deranged and really off, that's a reduction of about 23% in right around 11 years. It's not great, folks. Now, here's the pay TV revenues. Since 2017, not 2012, since 2017. In 2017, it was over $100 billion. That's annually. That's what they were making for the year 2017. All your pay TV services, whether it was Spectrum, Cox, or whatever, man, I can't think of the other big one, Comcast, any of that kind of stuff. They were making over $1 billion a year on their subscriptions. And by the year 2027, that's 10 years, that's their projected revenue of $81.33 billion. Now, on the surface, that sounds awesome, but this is a loss of damn near $20 billion a year. That's massive. And by the way, that's a projection. Okay? Now, you may say, well, look, if you're talking about the penetration rates, the rates of how many subscribers you have are falling so much. $20 billion, that's a lot of loss, of course. But why isn't it more? That's because of two things. Inflation, and with them losing subscribers, what do you think the cable TV and what do you think they're doing? They're raising their rates so they don't lose their ass totally really quick. It forces them. And it's a double-edged sword because most people cut the cord because it's getting expensive. So the more they charge, sure, it'll keep them from declining at a much faster rate as far as their revenue goes, but it causes them to lose more subscribers every time they jack their rates up. And look, we've seen this before with Netflix. Netflix has to charge a couple bucks more because they're spending out the ass on original content. Because back in the day, Netflix didn't have any original content. So everything they had to pay a ton of licensing fees. So they're trying to get out of having to pay all these licensing fees, because if you own the content, then you're the owner and you're not paying yourself licensing fees. You just have the content. But Netflix has spent billions of dollars. That's why your Netflix money or your Netflix subscription has went up. But not nearly as much as cable TV has gone up over the last 10 years. Now this one's interesting. This is the demographics of pay TV subscribers. So just 56% of households with adults aged 18 to 44 years old, that's the main demographic everybody wants. In the United States, only 56% have a pay TV service. That was a decrease of 1/5 in the number of households subscribed to pay TV services compared to 70% of the adults recorded just 5 years ago. Holy shit. Meanwhile, a decade ago, 83% of households with adults 18 to 44 subscribed to a pay TV service. 83% down to 56%. That is a monstrous loss. But just in case you think, well, look, older people still want their cable TV. And to an extent that's true, but at the same time, the share of households subscribed to pay TV services with adults aged over 45 has also declined. Only 70% of such households have subscribed to pay TV service. Comparatively, 5 years ago, 83% of such households were subscribed to pay TV services, and a decade ago, it was 88% of such households were subscribed. And look at this. Pay TV providers in the United States have lost 5.04 million subscribers in 2023. That was up from 4.6 million subscribers lost the previous year. So it's snowballing. The amount of subscribers every year gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Traditional pay TV companies lose more subscribers every year, while video streaming companies gain subscribers and flourish. The thing is, this is the future. Now, it's not perfect. There are streamers that have lost their ass, but don't get it twisted. They've lost, like let's just take Disney Plus, for example. Everything they have on that site, there if you notice, there's no licensed material on Disney Plus. Everything is a Disney product. Now, they've had a ton of crap in the Disney vault, right? So that helps. But you're talking about Marvel shows, Star Wars shows, those are expensive as hell. And they're having to slow down how much they're producing because they've lost they're losing a lot. But the number of subscribers they've had has gone up, dramatically has gone up since they started. And Disney Plus has not been around that long. It hasn't been around that long. And already, I would say, probably top 3, 4, 5 streamer, at least. And they're gaining subscribers all the time. Now, there's peaks and valleys in that. It'll plateau for a while, then they'll spike up again. But that's just the nature of things. Once they get to they got a ton of content and they're not having to produce so much, then Disney Plus and a lot of these other ones will start making a lot of money. Now, Netflix already makes a ton of money. They're in a ton of debt because, as a lot of these companies do, they borrow other people's money to produce their content and then they pay that off. But the amount of subscribers Netflix has, they can pay off debt by the billions really quick. Conclusion: the number of pay TV subscribers are estimated to reduce to 49.6 million in 2025. That's dramatic, people. The number of subscribers in the United States has declined rapidly in the past years. Hence, after observing the trend in the number of pay TV subscriptions in the United States, it is evident that the number of paid TV subscriptions in the country will likely decrease in the upcoming decade. This is majorly due to increased cord cutting and the shift of people in the United States towards streaming services. This was all about the number of paid TV services in the United States. But for you folks who's like, hey, we'll still get plenty of carriage fee money from YouTube TV, from Hulu Live TV, and Fubo, things like that. So digital pay TV, that's the YouTube TV and all that. Traditional pay TV, like I said before, that's the cable and satellite stuff. Now I want you to look at these numbers here. All right, so if you're thinking digital pay TV, which is, it has gained subscribers over the years. But look at the precipitous drop in traditional pay TV. Okay, so if you add the two together, still 62 million, somewhere in there, as far as traditional and digital. But if you look at where it was, add all that together, that's about 94.4 million. So you've dropped overall 30. And even though you're raising your number, you've doubled, a little more than doubled your subscribers on digital paid TV since 2019, and looks like it's going to go up to 2028. But there have been some stalling moments in digital pay TV where they've actually lost subscribers and then they regained them. That was never a problem for cable and satellite for years and years until streaming came along. So YouTube TV is going to be around for a long time. That's going to be a thing. But it's not something that's going to replace traditional pay TV. No, it's not going to have the numbers. Because the people who are going to get onto a digital pay TV thing are people who cut the cord and love sports, right? So you're not getting the casual money. That's the thing about traditional pay TV. That's why the numbers are so much more drastic, because it's, let me put it to you this way. You're getting carriage fees, or like ESPN gets a carriage fee, even though someone signs up for a service that has ESPN, a cable TV, minimum basic cable TV package is going to have ESPN. So that person's paying for it. And let's say they never watch sports. They hate sports. They never watch ESPN. Doesn't matter. They're still paying for it. That's still a carriage fee that goes to ESPN. So all I'm saying is that year after year, you're losing more subscribers with cable TV, more money for the ACC network, and it's not being made up enough by digital pay TV. There's not enough subscribers to that to overcome the loss of the cable. That's all I'm trying to say. I mean, let's look here at some years that are not just projections here. All right, so let's say 2022 to 2023. So digital pay TV gained about what? Just under 3 million subscribers in that year. That's pretty damn good. That's nice growth. On the other hand, cable TV has lost about what? Over 7 million subscribers. So 3 versus 7. See what I'm saying? So your gains on digital pay TV is not making up for your losses on traditional pay TV. Thus, you're losing money. Thus, ESPN wants to go straight to consumer. And networks like BET2 and stuff like that, these other channels, because there's been hundreds and hundreds of cable TV and satellite channels. A lot of those have already been demolished and cut. Many more are going to be cut. So I've done what I could here. I'm showing you the environment that traditional network crap is on. And it's fading, and it's fading hard. It's fading fast. It's dying. It's going by way of the cassette or the DVD or the 8-track. It's going away. AM radio. This shit is old news. Even YouTube TV and Hulu TV, they're gaining subscribers, but only so much. Only so many sports fans are signing up. Most people, like me, myself, I don't watch traditional TV outside of sports anymore. I don't watch sitcoms, game shows, award shows. I don't watch any of that shit. If there's something that I want to watch that's a show, I'm going to find it on Amazon, or I'm going to find it on Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus. I'm not watching this bullshit on normal freaking cable TV. I don't want cable TV in my house. I don't want satellite TV in my house anymore. Because when you add up all my subscriptions, it's still less than a cable subscription. And I'm getting way more content. I'm getting content you can't get. All right, great shows out there. Fantastic shows that you cannot get on cable TV. It's a Disney Plus original. It's a Netflix original. It's a Hulu original. It's an Amazon original. So why am I dicking around with cable TV? I don't watch the cooking channel or the crime channel. I don't watch any of that shit. So that's why I cut the cord years ago. Hell, I watch more YouTube than anything. And I don't mean, I got the YouTube Red thing, the premium, what's now premium, but it's because I cannot stand commercials anymore. I can't do it. There's no going back. So look, I hate to be the bearer of the bad news, but if you're talking the ACC network, if there was an ACC network in year 2000 or 1998, 1995, dude, a great future. You got a long time and a lot of growth, and the ACC would have made a ton of money through those years. But we're in 2025, and this is old tech, and the new tech is going to wipe it away. So imagine what the ACC looks like. Imagine what your money looks like when year by year your numbers for the ACC network start coming down. Right now they look good. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. There's not a lot of room for growth out there. I just showed you that. That's going away. And a big chunk of that's going to go away once Florida State and Clemson leave. And they are leaving. They are going to get out. So this is just a friendly reminder. Whenever y'all want to say, well, we got the ACC network. Oh, great. You got a fantastic looking buggy whip there. How many of those are still used? Huh? How many buggies you see running around your town? I live in Fort Worth. I see a couple downtown little cutesy stuff that rich people jump on and go around Sundance Square. That's about it. That's about it. I don't pull up to Walmart seeing someone in a freaking horse-drawn buggy. So, that's the kind of shit we're talking about. AM radio. It's going away. Rush Limbaugh's dead. He ain't coming back. Anyway, thanks for watching this crap, and I'll be back with some other crap later. Bye.